It's the sound of the clap. That's the sound of the clap. You know why that's the sound of the clap? Because I'm just giving myself a round of applause. Because every time we come to record and I type in what episode it is. Excuse me.
Damn,
excuse me.
what you drinking?
Oh, let me make sure these mics is on.
Entire liters of soda? Excuse me, that's not a regular burp. Regular burps sound like simple like that.
I know it's mad soft.
I'm just saying.
Sound like a little bitch.
Because I drink I drink water. You drink gallons of soda at a time. Dude.
I actually had an Angry Orchard. Thank you very much.
You had one today?
Yeah.
What you doing? That's what you just do on your days off? Or
it's just like when the fridge is just like packed.
Mm-hmm. You got something? I get something?
Yeah, I got some joints in there.
I'll be right back, guys.
So the reason for the round of applause is real simple, right? I just feel like as time progresses on and I put in those numbers to represent what episode we're on, it really hits me like, yo.
You got the blue moons? It looks deep.
It really hits me like, yo.
Best tricks ever.
We really putting in work out here, man. We on episode 32. Episode 32. When we started this back in November, right? We had a goal in mind. We had a certain expectation. First episode, super trash bags. Second episode, we tried to come back with a level of vengeance, and it just wasn't really working. Mind you, we had the same microphones from episode 1, but the sound quality, you can just sense it. So it really just falls back on the type of software you're using and the editing skills. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I've come across a lot of podcasts that just sound like niggas is talking through a phone, through a microphone, through a loudspeaker. I can only imagine how bad that sounds.
So I'm going to give you a round of applause as well, man. Commend you, my guy. You came a long way from first episode. You've been putting in work with all of that stuff. I don't know what you're doing. I just come to speak, guys, but D Blank, you've been putting in work.
But nah, Sean's been putting out more videos lately.
Oh yeah, good luck. I've been trying.
In this last week, you called me with them joints.
Yeah.
With when he's like, shorties be shooting joints out they coochie, and you had Forrest Gump running. He's like, yo, where that at? And he had him running. That joint was funny. Follow the IG page, obviously, in the description box below.
I had to delete that, by the way.
Why?
I deleted a couple. My brother Brand actually pointed out, and it looked funny, but just interpretation nowadays. People who come across our videos, you working at CLC, me in the school. Just saying. Well, I know what happened with DTWS. I deleted them.
I get it.
It's annoying.
It's funny you say that because
we gotta be careful for these things.
I was just at work the other day.
Yeah.
The girl I work with, she was like, "Hey, I like the shirt you put up last night because I put up a shirt I made." Yeah. I was like, "Oh, thanks, cool." Just talking, and she was like, "Hey, where can I listen to the podcast?" And I was like, Spotify, iTunes. Like, in that moment, I'm just like,
a girl at your new spot.
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
In that moment, I'm just like, subscriber.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So she typed it in and looked it up. And the girl next to her, people just like to be, I'm not sure if she's a listener or not, so I'll keep this very vague.
People eavesdrop too, man.
Yeah, they eavesdrop. So I don't know if the other girls subscribed, but she was curious to subscribe. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but just sometimes I just don't understand why people show a sense of not involvement, but not excitement. What's the word I'm looking for?
Enthusiasm?
Not enthusiasm. It's like you care, but you truly don't care.
Oh, I got you.
I can't think of the word off the top of my head. It's like a false care.
I just think of fake love.
Something along those lines. So I'm trying to she's like, oh, can I look it up? And I was like, let me see your phone so I can type it in. She's like, no, you don't touch my phone. I was like, okay. I'm like, Like if I say it to you, chances are you won't know how to spell it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the other girl, she had followed me on social media, so she knows how to spell it. She's come across multiple times before. So like, you know what I'm saying? But it's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, though, honestly, like since the beginning, we've always talked about the fact of keeping our stuff in a realm of respectable, but at the same time knowledgeable, but at the same time real. You know what I'm saying? So like if something comes back on us, it's not like we said something so crazy where it's like, yo, bruh, XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not here. We may say things that may come off as controversial, but it's more controversial in the sense of you going out and gaining knowledge from it instead of something like, how do you feel about trainees? And it's just like, yo, nigga, if a trainee ran up on me, it's like, that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? So like, what we offer here is not something that's so against what we do. But I do understand where that person was coming from with that concept.
Wait, she made a comment? You didn't say it?
No, she didn't make a comment. She just... It was just the vibe I was getting from
okay.
Because I'm talking to one person who brought it up, and then another person jumped in, but I just didn't feel the authenticity of actually caring for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's just one of those things.
Which is fine. Like, so, like, what bothered you?
It's more bothered, like, okay, let's say I'm talking to you, right? And I'm like, yo, Shawn, I really liked what you did last week. It'd be great if we worked out together, right? Like, what's your workout page? You're like, all right, cool. I'll give my workout page. Just send you my rates. And then a third party comes in and is like, hey, Shawn, you're a personal trainer? That's great. Can I get your IG? Can I get your email? XYZ?
Yeah.
But then that person never actually follows up. It's just like,
I was just in the moment. It's like, it's disingenuous.
Yeah, so they had no reason to be involved, period. Because, in that moment, you were never going to follow up. Me, I'm following up.
It's like, why would you even engage? That's happened to me before. I hate it. It's like, why would you even engage or ask me?
You know what I'm saying? So, moments like that, I'm just like, I truly don't understand it.
It's like at the club or somewhere you bag a joint. Well, you thought you bag a joint.
Yeah.
You hit her up, and then she acting funny. Something like that, right?
Exactly.
All right, I got you.
So I'm just like...
my man, why'd you even give me your number? Why'd you even
just dub me?
Thank you.
Because you going around telling your girls, oh, this nigga was pressing me all night. Did you dub me, though?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you was basically involving yourself with me, but you was never dubbing me.
I got you. My bad.
So...
But
But, I mean, nonetheless, I still appreciate the love. It's just one of those things where it's like... in the coming weeks, we're gonna see the engagement between us and see if it's actually like, oh, I've listened.
You gonna back that?
Hell no.
Oh.
I'm in a very loving relationship. Also, if you guys are watching on video, you can notice something. My hair is stupid long. This nigga over here trying to get waves in. I always notice, man. Listen, man. Every time niggas cut their hair, the first thing it's wavy, baby.
Yo, I'm speaking to my bro too. It's like, it's not the same, yo. First off, I cut the hair, y'all. I still have phantom hair. You know how they say you have phantom arms, like if you get your arm amputated. Now I'd be like, oh damn, it's not there. I cried a couple days. I was like, damn, I can't believe that was hard work.
Yeah.
I'm on the wave game though. I got the brush right here, the Torino wave brush.
I get it.
I've been brushing my joint all day, putting the do-rag on. Got the nice velvet silky.
What was it? Was it just the fact of silky, maintaining the money you spending?
Yeah, and then I would spend about 15 to 20 minutes every day on it before work.
Gotcha.
And then I had to come back from work. I'd hook it up a little because it's dried.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of money and maintenance. Maintenance, yo, I had to cut this joint. Now I'm getting the waves. I got the baby joints coming in right now. 2 wave check. D-Blink. They coming in. It's only been 3 days since Monday.
They coming in low key.
Thank you, sir.
Low key, they coming in. I can see them. It's forming.
My joint gonna be spinning. What episode we on?
32.
By episode 38. Promise y'all.
You going to that same nigga? Same barber?
Yeah, it's my barber. I gotta go to keep.
I'm just making sure. I just hope he's good with maintaining that wave aspect.
Nah, that's just me. I think all the work is on me. He just cut the hair.
But if he cuts against the grain, you can F the whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't cut it a certain way.
I'm going to trust my man because this barber I didn't go to when I ever had low cuts. And I never took the wave game seriously when I had the low cuts. Gotcha. I'm taking it serious now because, like I said, I didn't say it, but I meant to. having waves is like an accessory, fam.
Yeah.
You know how I used to love wearing the visors with my long hair out?
Mm.
Like, what can I do now? Visor looks stupid with low hair.
Yeah.
But if I got the waves and my joint's a little longer, I'm wolfing, it's going to be crazy spinning.
You make a point because...
Thank you.
Like my long hair, you know what I'm saying? Like there's days where I don't maintain nothing. I just wake up, spritz it, get rid of like some loose ends every once in a while, and I just start my day. You know what I'm saying? But
I can tell.
The hair itself is just like a accessory by itself.
It is. Literally.
When you have a low cut and you got
no waves,
you're
worthless.
You can tell it's not brushed.
You're worthless.
It's like, bro, what are you doing with your life? Because when your hair is longer, you can kind of go without a shapey to a degree. When that joint low,
you go out with a shapey, look bad.
It's like
look bad, yo. But when you roughen it, it's alright when you have the longer hair because
you like
it's just natural.
It just look all together. Yeah. When you got the low cut joint, no shapey,
good
you
luck.
Looking crazy, bro.
So y'all, I'm gonna be on these episodes. Y'all ever watch the YouTube ones, the videos? I want to make sure my joint's always spinning. And if it's not, I'll have the Sookie on. If it is, Sookie will be off. Simple as that.
I hate that word, Sookie.
Anyways, y'all, I got the cut. D Blank, how you feeling
though? Feeling great. Y'all made another investment recently.
What you got now?
So basically, I'm able to make everything in house for D Blank. You know what I'm saying? I gotta outsource nothing.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
The outsourcing is annoying, huh?
Outsourcing was annoying to the fact of how far I had to travel to get it.
Okay.
And the fact of the matter of working with that third party, when they're available, when I'm available, making the time to go up there, XYZ.
Yeah.
And I was limited to the amount of things I could tell that third party to print for me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you have all these ideas in your head, but you don't want to give them all the ideas, and it's just like, yo, bro, it's taking a mad time. So now I'm able to just do everything here. Like I got the shirt I'm about to put up prior tonight.
Fire joints.
Oh my God. It hit me like I'm editing, and then I can't say tonight. A shirt I'm gonna put up. Don't worry about when this was recorded. Mind your business. I was editing it at first, and then I was like, "Oh no, actually that'd be fire." Whoop. Once I put it together, bro, it's lights out. Changing the game forever.
All right, I'm banking on it. I'm waiting to see.
Did you even see my last shirt?
So I can put a comment under it.
Did you see my last shirt?
Yeah.
Fire. That shit hit me last minute.
I put a comment under it?
Nah.
I didn't?
Nope.
Damn, I'm bad. I'm gonna go back and put a comment under it.
Thanks. Got you. I got a couple new customers from that one shirt, actually. It's crazy.
See, you gotta support your friends, y'all.
But I still
haven't bought one though, right?
Nah,
damn,
but I mean, now's the perfect time to buy one because everything's in house and we can actually sit and talk.
Yep.
Also, I might hire my girlfriend to be like my publicist because I'm mad lazy when it comes to like posting pictures of my products, like maintaining an Instagram page and stuff like that. So that's a possibility.
Okay.
I gotta get my stuff out there more.
How are you gonna compensate her? Like,
she's my girlfriend. She's been compensated for years since our first date. I'm gonna spend $50 at Applebee's.
But, you know what? I'm gonna say something. I'm not even gonna say.
Okay, don't say nothing.
Good luck, Vicky.
At the end of the day, she volunteered. Okay, but continue. How you feeling?
So you didn't? Okay.
No. Go. What did you guys say?
No, I was gonna say I'm feeling really good, guys.
Okay.
Today I just finished class actually. I have one more week left, and next week should be easy because it's more just turning in papers and like have like a co-teaching lesson. And then we're going to we still heading up Mountain Creek, right? Yeah, we heading up Mountain Creek.
That's set in stone, baby. You got those tickets?
And I'm going to Thailand. Yeah, I got the tickets. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good for this August that's coming up. August is looking like a great month.
When you going to Thailand again?
7th.
All right. Good.
I'm excited. Feeling good, though. Anything new I learned this week? I always learn something new.
The only thing new this week? Anything that popped out to me?
That's what I'm saying. Usually I'll write it down usually, but
this week I was just really just like I randomly looked up Melanin. Don't quote me on any of this, but the research I was doing just briefly because I was like Melanin, like because I read that an ex-football player had died from heat stroke.
Okay.
Caucasian dude, And I was curious to know, like, does, like, people talk about melanin and, like, sun kissed and all that stuff. So I was like, let me look up melanin and, like, see, like, is it really, like, this protective thing that people talk so much about and how we can survive in the sun and XYZ, right? So I did some quick research, and basically everybody's born with this. I don't remember the scientific name for it, but everybody's basically born with this cell in their body. Really just depends on the pigmentation. Really comes from, your environment you're raised in, stuff like that. So basically everybody has it. It's just
I figured that.
It's just we're more pigmented.
So like in Western Europe, that's why they're a lot more.
Yeah, so everybody, even with Caucasian people have it. It's just built into the body. It just really just depends on.
And the people in Africa a lot darker because
exactly. So everybody has it.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I learned that in a sense because, yeah.
That's awesome.
So something little was that.
I'm reading Carol Dweck's Mindset. I'm surprised I never got to it. I'm surprised. I've read a lot of her literature in college. Now, and Mindset.
Pop quiz.
Should have been like one of the first ones, but
pop quiz.
I learned a lot in that. What's up?
Pop quiz. It's good. You ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm always ready, my guy.
What is the CPR ratio for compressions to breath? 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 22 compressions, 1 breath. Thank you. Yeah, you looking at me like, how does this dude know that?
3, 2,
15 compressions, 1 breath. 15.
Nigga.
15.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse my lingo. You said 22? That's such an odd number. You can like round it down to like 20.
I was thinking about it, but
22 is just a random ass number.
What was the answer?
It's 30-2. That's 15 push-ups. The freak out of here.
30 compressions to 2 breaths?
Yes.
And you talking about 22's compression? It's random, sorry?
I said it's a random number because you didn't round it. Who's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, skip a few, 20, 21, 22.
Then stop. That's how I learned. All right. 30 to 2. I learned something new today. Thank you, D Blank.
You're welcome.
Let's get on with the show.
By the way, I am certified in CPR and first aid training.
Yo, I am too. That's the funny thing. I did it back in September. I'm a bozo.
What's wrong with you, bruh?
My bad.
This nigga out here saving lives. Do not.
I got one coming for you later. Don't worry.
So let me indulge you in some information.
What's good?
About my personal life. So I was driving the other day, right? And yo, throughout life, you know how much I used to dislike Drake. Like I listened to when he first came out.
Well, you said how much I used to, right?
Yeah.
Woohoo! You finally put some respect on my boy.
No, let's not go that far. So I used to listen to Drake in the beginning when he was dropping like Successful and like Same Mistakes.
Congratulations. Who's the land of Vegas?
No. Money Buys Dreams. Money is Dreams.
Money Dreams can buy? Yo, that's it. I'm gonna download that right now.
Like for years, it's just like I'm not listening to Drake. I'm not listening to for Drake. All this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then like, bro, as an adult, it's like, truth be told, like, nigga, why do I dislike this man if he's done nothing to me personally that's altered my day-to-day lifestyle?
That's growth right there on your end, D Blink.
Like, I'm not gonna go out and seek his album, but like if his song comes on my phone, like from like old joints on there, like, bruh, like at the end of the day, fam, like I can't dislike somebody. Now it's different. I don't listen to Nicki Minaj, period, point blank. Post Meek, I don't listen to Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? Because what I saw was a female who was basically frauding and putting a man who's fighting for his life already in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. So like I personally can't associate or listen to a female who would basically take a dude like that who's trying to do better for himself and put him in a bad predicament. You know what I'm saying? Just overall career-wise, life-wise. and I just can't associate myself with that. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So I just don't. Nicki is like one of those female rap. I just point blank period. I'm just not effing with. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So I'm just not here for that.
Gotcha.
But I wanted to share that to get to the point that music is subjective.
And Drake is a artistical genius, right? That's
No,
what
he's a suggestive artist because he
This
just
dude.
adapts to everything that's
this
going
dude.
on.
This dude.
He adapts to every type of music that's going on.
Because he's a genius.
Okay, call it what you want.
Adaptation is key to survival, right? You got to make that same connection with the musical industry. What do y'all think, y'all? You got to adapt with the times, and you got to adapt with that means flow, cadences, sound. I know people be clowning him for taking on these new. What did they say? Oh, now Drake Jamaican or Drake Australian. Now they always be clowning him for that because he be taking on new
I
slangs
know that
like
song he
teams.
made years ago with Rihanna. Trash bags.
Which one?
He had Rihanna in the music video. I forgot what the Jamaican song was. That shit
Work?
was-
Oh no, it's one of his joints.
It was a
Rihanna
different
joint.
one. It was a Drake joint. That joint was so trash. I was so mad.
Get together.
Nah,
Blem.
I think the beat was made by Kanye.
Oh,
I forget.
I think here you're being I think you're being. I didn't want to say partisan. I think you're
Why?
taking in the fact that you're Jamaican and he's not Jamaican, and that's why you dislike
It's
it.
not even that.
I'm sorry. I think that's what
It's
that's
not
what
even
I'm
that.
thinking.
I know what good music sounds like. For example, you think I'm gonna bump some compa, some Hispanic music? You don't know what the freak they saying in Spanish music. But when that when my mans come on, why am I drawing a blank on his name, yo? Ozuna, come on. See, I don't know what the freak is saying, but I know it's good music. And then when I play for the Spanish folks, then they like, yo, this is some good music.
What's good music then? What do y'all think? What is good music?
Subjective.
Let me hear that from D Blank.
Subjective. Good music to me personally though, subjective, but in my point of view, good music is a type of music where you can play it and it just fills the room with this sense of, yo, this joint vibes.
And you telling me Drake songs don't do that to you?
I didn't say that. I said that song in particular was trash bags.
No, he does not have one song out there that is trash. And I could put that on my unborn daughter. He does not have one song out there that is trash. Debate me right now.
Hey, yo, you dead ass right now?
You think I'm joking? Drake does not have one song, y'all, that you can say is trash out there.
That's beyond me that you would actually stand still on that. You telling me his whole discography, his whole entire discography, there's not one trash song on there.
There's not one trash song on Drake joint. This dude, he just has hits after hit after hit. He's like Barry Bonds on steroids times 5, my guy. Times 5.
I have my phone on me. I'll Google in top worst Drake song ever made.
And that joint still probably made the Billboard top 10.
Because that's just,
I would not be surprised.
See, then like being on the Billboard means shit because at the end of the day, it's really just like the downloads. For example,
It means something.
Old Town Road.
It means something. It means people feeling his joint, they download
Old
it.
Town Road right now. Been a #1 Billboard chart for the last probably 16, 17 weeks.
That's a decent song. Kids like it.
Him exactly though. But we've moved on. But the kids are still singing it. You know what I'm saying?
So he did something right. Is what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get
We
at.
as kids, we were singing freaking Genuine songs. When we shouldn't be. We were singing the thong song. That don't mean nothing.
Nah, he did something right. It was catchy. Who's the thong song again? That's Nelly? Cisco. Nelly has some hit though. What Nelly had?
Hot in here. Yeah. So
But Cisco joined the thongs. There's a lot of songs that we were singing. I listened to it like bed. I was singing Jay Holiday. John didn't know what the hell I was singing. I think I was also like in 8th grade.
My cousin just sent me a song the other day, Barbie Girl.
Yeah.
I forgot to listen to it, but she said that's not a song we should be singing as kids. Look up Barbie Girl.
Which one? Like, I'm a Barbie?
Yeah.
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 There's another John I was listening to the other day, and I was like, oh my God, the meaning.
Oh,
Crazy.
shoot.
What's that?
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Son.
You talking about drugs?
Most likely. They had to be.
I heard that in years.
But moving on from Drake, it's not a Drake episode. Freak out of here. What I really wanted to get into, or one of the things I want to get into, is the fact that old heads annoy me. And when I talk about old heads, I'm talking any person over the age of 30. You know what I'm saying? Or just people that are peers that feel as though nothing was good music past Biggie and Tupac. Okay. And it's like, bro, you wasn't alive during the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they died when you was like 1 or 2. You didn't really listen to them. So for you to sit here and say that no good music has been alive since then is blasphemous to me. And I had this conversation with a dude a couple weeks ago about the fact, like, fam, like when you bump Biggie or Tupac, your mom's may have liked it at the time, but in the beginning, she's probably listening to it like, yo, what the hell is this gangster music? You know what I'm saying? Where's the Ray Charles? You know what I'm saying? Where's the Freddie Mercury's? Like, where they at? Like, why are you listening to this gangster music right now? What kind of music is? Don't bring this to my house. But then it took some time to like, oh, snap, he actually talking about some things. Like when I used to play, when mom be in my car and I'm playing music that curse words in it. Only thing they hear is the curse words. But I'm like, you're not even like, you don't even know what the song is about. Only thing you hear is the curse words. And it's like, that's the only way that's the only way they knew how to express themselves in the music. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm really trying to get at here is like, bruh, these old heads don't give new music a chance. For example, Nas Lost Tapes 2 came out recently. And a dude I know messaged me like, yo, listen to this joint. It's fire. This is what the hip-hop is missing. XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to it when I get a chance. That was it. Yeah. Then he responded, he got nothing. Lil Uzi got nothing on Nas. And I'm just like, the freaking Nick Young meme, question marks. Like, nigga, huh?
Nah. What you just did there, you look like the Mr. Krabs joint. You remember the Mr. Krabs, man?
Oh, when he made the Krabby Patties.
No, wait, is it the Krabby Patties?
I think
it's a joint where everything goes like, damn, I don't know how this. There's like
it's a blur. Yeah, but I think that was an episode from when he took over the Krabby Patties.
What's going on? Like what?
Yeah, like someone like, where the frick did Lil Uzi come from? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, I can't have a conversation with somebody who doesn't even listen to Lil Uzi. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I'm listening to Lil Uzi, that fanny pack walking dude, yada yada yada. He was some profanity, but I'm just like. I don't understand the equivalent between Nas, who's a legend, compared to Lil Uzi, who's new generation music, who's coming up, who drops hits, who drops fire. And it's just like, why are you comparing the two? You know what I'm saying? 2 different generations of music. Nas doesn't have to make music anymore. Point blank, period. Like, we know who you is. Like, you don't have to make music in this new era of music. But yet, you want to be still relevant. But then when people compare new acts like Lil Uzi or like Lil Boat or like who else we got? I'm not gonna say Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, those people, because they're set in stone as lyricists already, and they're already legends at this point, in my personal opinion. So like to even like bring their names up, when people bring those names up and talk, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
So tell me, what do you think people dislike about Uzi? His style?
I think they hate the image of Uzi. You know what I'm saying? Thought so. Right. They had the image of Uzi. Like for example, Young Thug, fire. You know
I swear to God, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna say, yo, debate me. Young Thug is the best out right now. Who's able to? He's the most entertaining out right now.
Well, I've said in the post,
in my opinion, with his songs.
In this new generation of music, Young Thug and 21 Savage is at the top. Don't at me.
I can't lie, y'all. I was listening to that a lot today.
Fam.
It's creative, fam. I like it. I know he barely says anything, but that joint it's like, yo, what the hell?
21, like, literally, like, it be telling you stories through his music. You know what I'm saying? And then Young Thug was on 2 features in the last couple weeks. One with Post Malone. You heard that Post Malone joint?
Nah.
Oh, my God, bruh.
Is he?
He wildin'.
He does this. He changes his voice up. That's my favorite when he does that. Bruh. He go from regular rapping and he changes his voice. Bruh. That I'm London joint.
He's singing.
That London joint fire, fam.
Post Malone drop heat.
That's very true.
So Post Malone and Young Thug did a joint, and I had that joint on repeat for a minute. It's called Goodbye. And then he was on something else. I don't remember. Also heat. But my personal opinion, like Young Thug, like people be hating like, oh, Young Thug don't be saying nothing. Young Thug is he's just real melodic, and you.
The London, yo, I'm telling you, with J. Cole.
Bro, the last album he dropped, he had he had some features. I forgot the album was on, but he had some joints on there. He had one joint
with Jaden Smith, right? The EP. You talking about that or not?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm typing in goodbye. All I see is Juice WRLD. I don't want that trash bucket on my joint.
So that trash bucket. Yo, speaking of trash bucket, we jumping around. Listen, I don't care. Listen, this what you're going for. It's one of those episodes. Listen. So last week when I had watched the Bohemian Rhapsody, right? Mm-hmm. I was watching with my girl, and I said, "Yo, do you know who Queen is?" Right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Queen?" And she's like, do they rap? And I was like, huh? Right? I don't remember the exact conversation. But at the end of that conversation, I was sitting in the accent chair, about to start the movie up, and then it hit me. She was talking about Queen Naja from YouTube, right? And I'm like, we've had conversations in the past. I don't F with these YouTube rapping ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Specifically, all right, let me change that up. I do not listen to YouTube rappers. I don't listen to YouTube rappers who started off on the platform or like vlogs and stuff like that because they saw a window with their popularity and was like, oh snap, this would be great to make some music because I know it's gonna get some traction. Woo, woo, woo. So she was talking about Queen Naja, and I just had to look at her with the face like, how dare you?
That's a little disappointing. That's disappointing.
Dare you?
If she was here right now, I'd let her know that is disappointing. You know why that's disappointing?
Tell me why it's disappointing.
Who doesn't know Queen? I could go ask a 2-year-old. Hey, you ever heard the Queen song? They're gonna say, yeah, we will, we. Who hasn't heard of Queen?
You watch the movie, she's like, oh, I know these songs. So you know all these songs, but you didn't know. Come on, bro.
Everybody knows the group Queen.
Come on,
I'm real disappointed. Pop quiz.
Oh, shoot. Go ahead. Go. What you got?
This is an easy one, too. It's not...
All right, my job was easy, too.
Who's the author of the book? Yeah, I already see your face like that. I'm looking right at it right there. It's in your joint, too. I could choose any one, but this one I gravitated to. Lord of the Flies. Thank you. Got 30 seconds.
I don't look at authors that much.
You don't look. Everybody looks at authors. I don't care. People who don't read say that.
I've been reading a lot lately.
Nope. Get out of my face. You probably know who's the author of How Children Succeed.
I don't know the author of that one book. I'm dead ass. I don't know the author of that book.
This guy.
I know the people in it. Who is talking about?
15 seconds.
Lord of the Flies. J.K. Rowling.
That was close, yeah. 5 seconds.
TK.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm throwing out syllables.
All right, you owe me 15. That's William Golding.
I really don't know the authors of books.
Catcher in the Rye? Paul Tuff?
I don't know the authors.
How Children Succeed? Paul Tuff? You reading that, D? You just said you reading that last...
I am reading it. I can tell you about what's happening in it, but I cannot tell you the author. I'm dead ass. That type of information, like, I just started reading a couple months ago. Damn. So, like, that type of information to me is like...
That's how I choose my novels.
But see, my thing is you know more about authors than I do. When I look at a book nowadays, I'm looking at it like, what's the knowledge I can gain from it?
Yeah, give me the benefit of the doubt with my question.
It's in the bookshelf. I get it.
The book is right there in the bookshelf.
Then read it.
All right. Thank you for being honest. All right, we can keep going on. I'm about to cut you off.
Anyways, so
15.
So Freebies I'm talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. YouTubers. Yeah. So basically, my thing is like, I don't F with these YouTube rappers because they just putting out music that's just meant to flood the airwaves, and they're not really putting out nothing that's like actually like supposed to be a hit. So like, I don't care much for what you're doing. It doesn't mean nothing to me. Kudos to YouTube people out there, the YouTubers out there, but like, when you just make music just to make it, I'm not a fan of it. And I dislike that heavily because Victoria has made me listen to some YouTubers in the past, like their music. And I'm just like, if you don't get this goddamn garbage out my goddamn ear, bruh, this is trash. What made you think this was good? What made you think this was good? The freak, so it makes me mad. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get that off my chest.
That's cool.
How I feel about YouTube rappers. And
how do you feel about SoundCloud rappers? My students, yo, they love them. They love them.
I can't see, like,
I didn't think it was possible you could love them.
I don't know if it's a different era that I was like, I don't know. It's hard. That's a hard question. I don't dislike them because Lil Yachty started from SoundCloud. Uzi was on SoundCloud, so it's a platform. So I can't dislike SoundCloud rappers because their main focus is for rapping or putting out music. So SoundCloud is basically their stepping stool. And then, like, if they get the right amount of plays or listens, then that can plateau them to the second level. But their main focus was music from the beginning. When you compare that to YouTubers, when they're putting out videos and vlogs and nothing that has to relate with music, and then all of a sudden they drop a music video, it's just like, bruh.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, you've been on YouTube for how many years, and now you want to make music?
Right? Chris Sells be doing that.
Yeah, get the freak out of here.
Yo, what do you think? So another question for you, and maybe we can end on this after. What should be the next step for Stanford rappers? How could they propel themselves to that bigger stage and level? I feel like all of our Stanford rappers are, I'm not going to give my judgment. I want to hear what you guys say. I'm not going to say how I feel, but what do you think they could do to make it to that next big step? I haven't heard a Stanford rapper yet, or I haven't seen a Stanford rapper yet. There's one on MTV with 200 million views on YouTube or anything. But some of them have been on like Flex, Hot 97, those things right there.
I'll talk about that too.
I'm talking about next step where they got tours.
So here's my thing.
What do you think?
There's one rapper that I know of that's actually like grinding. His name is Kevin George. I know he's from Stanford. Never met the dude. Didn't really hear about him. Somebody actually put me onto him. Great music. He's always putting Stanford on the map. I always talk about him, right?
He better than my waves? All right, my bad.
I mean, that waves ain't in yet.
Yeah, they're not in yet. That's why I'm saying I hope.
Relax.
Hope he's better than that.
That's a training jersey you got on right now.
That's a good point.
So, remember the training jersey? That's like a...
This is nothing.
Yeah, I don't even...
It's about 4 days worth, so...
It's like the thread is on the needle still. They haven't made the jersey yet.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good point.
So... Back in my day, I'm just giving a quick backstory because, I'm a jack of all trades out here in this piece. So, back in the day growing up, I wanted to be a rapper. Who didn't want to be a rapper? Well, you didn't want to be a rapper. But I wanted to be a rapper growing up. That's when, like, music wasn't so flooded. That's when, like, raw talent was raw talent. And I was a decent rapper, in my personal opinion. I had the flow, I had the wordplay, all that good stuff. And it came to a point, I think my sophomore year, end of sophomore year, entering junior year of high school, I was just like, it's just kind of boring. And, like, it's not like it's boring. It's just like people are putting out trash music, and I refuse to be associated with niggas that's putting out trash music, just overall. So every once in a while, I drop like some heat. Last time I dropped some heat was like 3-4 years ago.
Gotcha.
Super heat. But anyways, that's why it's, look me up, name Young Shadow, or DFrex, find me on SoundCloud, YouTube, all that too. So anyways, so to propel, my thing with Stanford rappers is this, and I'm just focusing on Stanford rappers because clearly that's where we're from. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for the masses on this one. My thing with Stanford rappers is like, y'all gotta understand the concept that you have to pay to play. You know what I'm saying? And realistically, I was never actually putting in money behind my rap career because the underlying truth behind it is I knew I couldn't make it. Like, I knew I was good, but the grind to succeed just wasn't instilled in me. But when it comes to like this or the deep blank designing stuff like that, like I'm putting the funds into that, and I have a drive to accomplish these things and make it become successful. But what's happening is so many people they thrive for working together, but they truly do never work together. And on top of that, these dudes are portraying a sense of riches that they don't actually have. I've talked to people that's recorded videos for these hood dudes out here, and it's like, bruh, like, I'm here to record for you. I'm charging you next to nothing. You don't got no speaker to play your music on, so I can record it. I'm supplying all the equipment. This is not your crib. That ain't your backpack. That ain't your hoodie. None of this gear is yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't understand the false portrayal, because at the end of the day, it's like, I get what you're trying to do, but I feel like nowadays people look for the realism. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
And one thing I learned, I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about how there's a rapper named Russell, solid rapper. He makes his money based upon going to festivals. He doesn't look for these big time shows like the BET Awards or like the Billboard Awards. Fam, festivals is paying for you to be like, that's where the money's at. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get your money up and then reinvest it into getting like the bigger shows, you got to go to festivals.
Okay.
These dudes out here is just going to like
little spots
like bars and
I got you.
Stuff like that, which is clearly you have to do that in the beginning. But like, are y'all really actually investing like y'all showing y'all investing? One rapper in Stanford, B. Whitey, goes by the name Das now. Solid rapper. I'm listening to some of his material. I'm not mad at it. It's good. I see him working. And then I see other rappers that are putting out garbaggio because it's like, I'll listen to the music and I don't get it. And then you got other rappers that are grinding. They're grinding, but the music sucks. So it's like y'all grinding so much, but the music sucks. It's not captivating. You know what I'm saying? So I respect all the people that are just grinding extra hard.
Yeah.
But when the quality of the product that you're giving me is not up to par with what I want, I will not attach myself to it. You know what I'm saying? But realistically speaking, Stanford rappers, they just have to understand the concept of you have to go outside of your city, your town, your state to get put on. You can't stay here because there's nothing happening in Stanford that can help propel your rapping career. It's not like living in Atlanta where shit is music. Stanford's not known for music, bro. Stanford knows for boats and water in the freaking like beach, like sometimes some beaches, not beaches trash. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
I hear you 1,000. There's a lot of garbage you said in there, especially when you talk about you how you were nice back in the day, but you know,
you a goddamn hater. I spit some bars right now, like actually,
you know, I started to malfunction like this man can't be lying. Anyways, but I definitely agree with that last point. Like, just we're not a large market, you know what I'm saying? I discussed this with my older brother a lot. We just like, man, what's going on? Like, so I think it's fair. I think people are fearful. Or people just want the little inner city clout. I don't know. I don't have much to speak on that. I just wanted to know your thoughts and maybe the people who are listening. You want to close it up? Or you got more to say? My bad.
No, I mean, I know one dude who went all the way across to California to get stuff done. Kudos to him. I hope that the product that he puts out was well worth the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, music's subjective, so I may find it trash music, but he may find it to be freaking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it really just comes down to who's listening to it, support group, XYZ. At the end of the day, though, personally, bro, if you make it, you make it. I'm not no fake ass nigga that's gonna be like, oh, yo, son, I grew up with you, bruh. What's good?
Mm-hmm.
Show love now.
I agree on that too.
Show love now. You know what I'm saying? So if he does blow up, it's like, hey, yo, I'm glad that you made it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I hope everything is good for you. You know what I'm saying? But another thing, I want to end on this though. We as a society have to stop categorizing people as haters or dick riders when it comes to making comments on things. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like this nigga's music, just because he's from my town, don't mean I'm a hater. And if I do like his music, just because I'm from his town, doesn't make me a dick rider.
I think you are a hater. I think for that.
For what?
For that. Not to like somebody because they're from where you're from. It's like the the crabs in a bucket.
No, I'm saying, don't say I'm a hater because I'm hating their music. Not Like, don't call me a hater because I dislike the music, but because we're from the same town.
Oh, because all right, so you.
It's not that they're from the same town. No. So don't, because just because I dislike the music doesn't mean I have to like because we're from the same town.
But I mean, you know, this is how I discern a hater from just a critic. Hater, I don't like your music. Critic, I don't like your music because you talk about this and that, and that's not the actuality of your life. That's not how you were raised. You talk about this hood stuff, but you live in High Ridge Road, Long Ridge. You know what I'm saying? Critic gives explanation. Hater just, I don't like it. That's all I'm saying.
You get that?
Got me?
No, this is not 100%. So would you consider as a hater? I don't like your music because honestly, I think your flow is not that good.
I think
Is that a hater or a critic?
I think you get a little more detail.
Like I don't like your.
I think your flow is not the best because you're a little off beat or it doesn't sound genuine. There we go. But I think just your flow is not that good. Good is subjective. I said this many times in this episode. Somebody might think his flows. Somebody might think Blueface flow is the sickest thing ever.
No, Blueface dropped some song. Well, Offset, yo,
that shit.
Son, that joint heat, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, son,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
bro,
I don't listen to that joint.
Son, there's a joint. There's a music video. I gotta watch a music video with it because like it opens up and he says, "It's like, hey, Blueface, you're doing a great job being a janitor. We're gonna upgrade you. We're gonna promote you to drive the buses." And it's like, "Oh, cool." Mm. So he's walking in the lot. They talking. All of a sudden, he turns around. He's like, "Let me drive the bus." And then the joint start. Yo, son, watch the video.
That's all right.
Bust down. Offset. Blueface. Son.
All right, got you.
All right, listen.
Nah.
I don't listen to Blueface, but this joint, yo, trust. You gotta find it on YouTube. I don't think it's on like on iTunes or nothing.
Nah.
Trust. No, you gotta watch the video. Nah. Don't listen to the audio. Watch the video first. And then if you want to F with it after, so be it. Actually, I'll play it for you after this. We got some time to spare. I'm gonna play it for you right here in the living room. And then you give me your feedback right away.
Have some chips while you play?
Yeah, I got some hot Dorito joints in there.
Yes.
As you can see, we went grocery shopping.
Yes.
But yeah, we're just gonna end on that. Mm-hmm. Next week we got a topic for y'all. Shh, it's a secret. Shh. Well, not next week, 2 weeks. Shh, it's a secret. Some because Shawn's going away, so we gotta leave y'all some heat.
Facts.
Hope you guys learned something today. Hopefully. If you disagree with any of the comments we said, hit us in the inbox, hit us on IG, all that good stuff. Yeah, we love y'all. Anything else you wanna end with?
Nah, I'm good. I'm ready to see this video.
Look out for D Blank Gear on the Instagram page, D.Blank203. Peace. Bye.